And I'm back with more Breath of Fire. I was about to say Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 2. Heading inside of Bando. Or Bando. However they want to pronounce it, but we're doing the thing. They look like they're having fun. Can I talk to... I know I was gonna have Ryu's group cause some major damage. Boring. Ah, darn! Huh? Whoa! There's a passageway here. There's a passageway... I was gonna say way in here. Passageway here. You think they're down there? Could be. You did it. Looks deep. What do you think? Do you think the priest is down there? Do you think so too? It's too suspicious. Okay, go find the priest. I'm counting on you. I'ma kick his ass. Doesn't like small spaces. Be careful. Oh, goody. I can't let you go any further. Oh, you can try. It's not gonna go well for you. Ow! Oh, you little prick. Eat specials. Oh, good lord. Oh man. I was wondering when he was gonna go away. Really? This doesn't seem necessary. Maiden star something? Guy's a little tanky. Tank that. Jerk. Yay! Okay, I'm definitely gonna need... Yeah. I'm definitely gonna need to buy some more healing items next time I get a chance. This place shouldn't be that big. Probably not gonna be that big an episode for a change. I hope anyway. How long is this room? How long is this room? God damn! Ow. Okay, that's rude. Don't do that. Yeah. Smartest thing that thing's ever done. Oops. Damn it. See if it resets it back. It did. Okay. So. Cool. Now I don't have to buy the one from the thing. So. Okay, so now alright, the only other things would be that I got oh boy, you're gonna mute me? Yeah, the only thing in here is another $1,000, so I'm not really putzing over that. Let's just try to find my way out of here. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Nina with the special. Boom. Long ass hallway. Yeah. We're definitely nearing the end of this game somewhere. I would say we're about 3/4. give or take. Now that we're finally doing every shit, we're definitely near the end. I think the final dungeon is long. But there's still, like, gates and stuff that I gotta do. There's also stuff I gotta do to ensure, like, the best ending, but... It's a minor thing. I don't think it's there just yet. I think it's in, like, the next episode or two that I gotta make the choice. All the experience, yeah. Hello. Made it. So if I go south, I get money. If I go north, I get progress. So I'm gonna go north. Because I could stand to not be here any longer than I have to be. Again, these enemies aren't hard, but I like not dying. All the same. Ow. You can stop. Wow. Explains a few things. God damn it! Really, game? And you know what? I'm gonna bet you. Just a hunch. After everything that I've seen. That this game does. Just a hunch. That, I'm not gonna be able to exit. What do you want to bet? I've been able to exit from, I think, 2 whole dungeons in this entire game. I'm just gonna guess. Hey, free level. That's nice. I'm just gonna hazard a guess. Knew it! I fucking knew it. Of course I fucking knew it. Fucker. Really? Well, at least you have me lead off. I keep forgetting how old this game is. It's not my friend. It's just like Dragoon. They're not meant to be your friend. They're not challenging because I leveled up, but still, it's like, I should know better. And again, I don't think this game is what I would consider hard either. But difficult enough. Even without the extra leveling and shit. But man. Oh, come on. I don't need this crap. That curse ain't gonna do anything, I don't think. Yay, a level! I'm good with levels. Rand can fix that shit. There. In fact, you just... No, keep renew, because you never know. I love how Blue is barely taking any damage, despite all the fights we've been in. Create saves. Do not fuck up. Yes, create. Okay, good. Good. I was about to say, if I fuck this up, I'm in trouble. Oh, you found us. You don't look like a robber. Do you have something against Saint Eva? Actually, now that I think about it, now that I know the name, it should be Eva. Because I like saying it because of Eva Green. That's why I've been pronouncing it that way. But the name of the end guy is Evans. So it should just go Eva, Evans. Like, I'm being fancy. So if it's bothered anybody for like 20 episodes or whatever, that's why. I've just been fancy. But I've been wrong! But Evans. The final boss is some sort of that Evan shit. So, okay. Anyway, so I'll just say Eva from now on. It's like the Dana Donna thing. And just like, it's not Donna! Stop pronouncing it that way! You know, but, oh well. At least it's not as bad as the time I keep saying Nibel instead of Nebel, but whatever. I'm a putz! Anyway, I'm talking to some random religious guy. Oh, did I make you feel bad? What are you saying I did? I just took people to the grand church, that's all. Is there something wrong with that? All of the believers wanted to go to the grand church, so I took them. Everybody's hearts were torn up. The soul of the average person could not fight the strong powers of Saint Eva. Hello. Did you see the people in the jail? They're also going to the grand church. When you lock them up like that, eventually they begin praising Saint Eva as if they went crazy. Strong prayers give our God incredible powers. Zambos! Yeah. Actually, well, this is easy enough. Dead. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, that is quite annoying, actually. So, what? That's rude. Go through all that trouble and you find out that the angel technique doesn't work on these guys? They're undead. What the fuck? Well, fuck it, I'm gonna kill them anyway. I'ma hate you. Ow. Ah, damn it. Okay, good, you missed. These guys have a lot of HP. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that they have a lot of HP. For being dead guys, they have a lot of life. And yes, even in my head, now that I'm talking about the whole pronunciation thing, I'm just like, I want to call it Eva because that's what I've been doing forever. Oh well. Anyway, this guy's fucking, well, gonna die at worst. But before I do that, and Blue's fine. Blue's barely been hit. Yay! Yay! And remember, in Desperation, Blue has the thing where she just fully heals anyway. Because she's awesome. I'ma kill you. Again. It's gonna suck. Again. Don't do that. Just taking the time. Because I gotta work today. Trying to make sure I don't screw up too much. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for killing them. The souls of the dead go directly to Eva's god, and it becomes God's strength. Next, we will take your souls. Well, you're disgusting. I don't like that. I don't like you. I don't like you. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. Kinda wish Nina had that, but I know what Blue's doing for the next 20 turns. Oh, 10 turns. Ow! Oh no. No! You suck! I don't have the... I forget if that actually works or not. Why damn it. Ah! Now I lost her now I basically wasted it. Oh well. Alright, how good's hail? You know, you're doing me a favor. You did me a favor. Oh! Oh shit! That is some damage. Okay, not. Haha, you suck. Alright, come on, Fairy, beat him up. Yeah! For half the... Yeah, for half what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Fireball! Really damaging. Oof, really nice. I love the dog. Okay, he'll live. Especially when you do nothing. Necroman! Okay, no. I love that she's going first and just wrecking him up. Oh! I don't expect him to live much longer, but I don't know. Okay, good crit. Ah!
Ow! Suck. Rand's fine. Yay! He's dead. Cool.
It's strong. Is a member of the Dragon Clan. Ryu. But he probably will not be able to compete with our god. Our god is the king of this world! The day that he shows himself after absorbing the strength of the believers is close.
Yay! And let me guess, I can't leave. Nope! Why would I think otherwise? Why would I expect... Oh, thank you fucking Christ. Thank you, game. For once, you did the thing.
Huh? Who are you?
What are you doing in the sacred church? Hi, it's me. You got him? Did you find out how to get to Evray?
What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
Found the priest's clothes and I'm a nun.
The rest of you act like believers.
And we'll get into the grand church. Get it?
Okay, everybody. We're ready to attack the grand church. I'd like all of you to act like believers of Saint Eva.
God damn it, now I can't not stop.
So study the teachings of Saint Eva.
Hello? Hey, Ryu? Are you mad that I'm staying with Taiga? Really? Oh, I'm sorry, but it's just for a little while. I promised him I'd stand by his side when he attacks the church. I feel bad, but I don't want to be his wife. I'll return to all of you eventually. Tell everyone that for me. Yay! Sort of.
This is it. It's almost time to break into the grand church. Are we ready? Did you learn the teachings? I'm sure we'll be questioned about the teachings at the entrance of the grand church. If we can't answer the questions, we're in trouble. Go to a church and learn the teachings.
We're going to go ahead. If you're worried about the teachings of Saint Eva... I did it again, goddammit! Go into the church and make a donation. They'll teach it to you. And then I'll see you later. We'll meet at Claris's house. Don't forget the teachings of Saint Eva. Hello. Really? That's the best you got? Oh well. Anyway, I'm done with that. I need to go to a church. I don't think I need to do that, but... I gotta go to hometown. It's right over here. Could also check in with Beretta, see if she's got some better equipment, but it tells me it's not gonna be. I gotta go to a church, look at me! I haven't been to a church in years. Well, this is gonna take a while. This sucks. So, what do you want to talk about? Let's see. So, as far as the rest of this game goes, this is pretty much the final thing, and this is like the main big part of the game until the final dungeon. So, attacking this place basically says you're pretty much done with this shit. The game's been pretty quick. 15, 20 hours-ish. So, this is about what I expected the game to be. I still think there is a lot to like about the game, having played it, and everything that I hated about it has been reaffirmed. I didn't know how shit the exit spell was. The fact that was like only the third or fourth time out of like maybe 20 or 30 dungeons that I've been able to use it is kind of sad. And, a lot of the mechanics of, these just a bunch of dudes beating a bunch of dudes, it's pretty basic. The translation is, a translation patch, if you play it via emulator or something, because I'm playing this via an online, so this is the OG version, you can kind of tell this suffers from writing kind of the same way that Dragoon did. Maybe even worse. But the simplicity is nice. I do like that for the frustrations that I have with having to deal with a lot of the same fights over and over, I'm able to get through them very fast. Like, I have not really had to use a lot of strategy, and sometimes I don't like using strategy, because I don't have to. Sometimes you get so hung up on, hey, I have to use a certain thing to beat a certain guy, and then sometimes it's like, no, I just like being able to do more damage than you. So I like doing more damage than you. Which is very handy. This whole Saint Eva thing, it's pretty basic and transparent. A lot of JRPGs tend to use the religion is bad, and I mean, this is at its core kind of the base. Like, religion is bad, and here is why. We're corrupt, and we're, a corrupt god, and whatever. Sometimes it's humans in the service of God, and it's usually, like, more often than not, I find it to be the Christian faith that they use it more for. On rare occasions, you'll have something like Yevon, which is its own type of religion, which isn't really based on the Christian faith, but so many times it's like, here's the one true God, and they're a dick to you. I do like that in Breath of Fire they at least have the sense that there is a dragon god, too. So it goes into polytheism to almost animism. Because I think if you're going to believe in a religion, you should be allowed to believe whatever it is you want to believe. Eva's book. That's why I don't get hung up on who believes what, where, why. Specials. That is the book. The Words of Father Evans. Because, realistically, like, who's to say which god is right or wrong? I don't like getting into those kinds of arguments, because that's what spreads kind of... I think it's, how do I skirt this issue a little bit nicer? It's the extreme faith. where you start imposing it on other people, or you unknowingly do so, where it becomes a bit, you know. And to be fair, there are different ways you would show that sort of feel. I think if you believe something strong enough, and it is your system of belief, I'm not going to tell you different. I just think that as soon as you start saying, oh, you have to believe the thing that I believe, because that's what you should believe, because that's what's right and wrong, and like, no. If people want to believe science, want to believe a religion, or if you want to believe an Eastern religion, or if you want to believe in Zen Buddhism, which is a lot of teachings and, you know, meditation and stuff, if that's what you do instead, that's what you do instead. A lot of the trouble is when, okay, my God is better than your God, and there's only one way to believe in your God, and it's... You can see where it becomes a problem. Being a kind of simpleton that I am when it comes to belief, like, oh, of course, I've had family say, okay, why do you believe, why do you not believe? That's just personal choice. I think the more you accept what you are as a person, that's all anyone can or can't do. You know? If you are at peace with yourself, whether it's through your own actions or somebody else's, if you want external faith to judge you, that's great. If that's what makes you a better person so that you stay away from vices, or you stay on a moral high ground, or at least treat people with respect, if that's how you do it, that's great. If you do it through your own free will, and, you know, or if you have a friendship group or something else like that, that's your thing. The more that people treat others with respect in one form or fashion, or at least learn tolerance, the better coexistence we can have. I know that sounds very wow, I can't sell this for money? What the fuck? What good are you then? Because at the end of the day, I think learning how to tolerate people and accept them, okay, same as real life. It doesn't even have to be religion. It could just be stuff that people do on a daily basis. Everybody's different. Everybody watches different things, believes different things, sees different things, grew up in different ways, and telling people, oh, I've had it so hard, and I've done it, or I'm in a good shape, or, you know, like good days or bad days or whatever, you know, because we do that unknowingly. I think that's where it gets troubling sometimes, is like saying, oh, it's been so hard for me because I did this thing, whatever, you know. Everybody has a different thing of like what they believe is to be difficult or hard. But I would also sit here and say, I don't have as tough a life as a lot of people. So I'm blessed in a way that I have to stop myself and say, you know what, it could be a lot worse. So shut up and have fun. Because there are some people that either have to work themselves to the bone, or have family or life things or physical ailments or whatever, and they can't, you know. So learning to empathize and something like that is probably the closest I can come. You know, sympathize, empathize, stuff like that, whenever possible, is about the best method. In getting back to the religion part, a lot of things, this is done in excess. Evil gods doing evil things, that's been true in God knows how many different fucking video games. It seems to be a thing in Japanese games a lot more than American, but even American, like, it's fertile ground. But it's done in exaggeration. Nothing, it's like saying, this is a work of fiction. None of this should be correlating to real events. If you believe that this stuff is real, that's your own damn fault. Whether it's true, whether it's not, whether this is reality, whether there are people like this in reality, if it doesn't affect you, there is a separation that has to be allowed. A separation of what you see and what you believe versus what you have other people believe. And again, it goes back to not forcing what you believe on other people. Because what I see in my daily basis is all I can see. What I watch, what I do, what I say, how I see it. This is the only life I get. So, I have to be aware that not everybody is going to have the same life that I have. But treating people with the respect that everybody deserves, unless, they show otherwise. Because let's face it, there are people in our lives that piss us off or are a little off, so to speak, for one reason or another. But recognizing them for what they are. I'm not saying tolerate people and be nice and flowery and everybody's equal and no. If somebody's being a dick to you, they're being a dick to you because they're being a dick to you. You have the right to say that. But the reality is, if you treat people with respect and slowly earn trust, I think you're allowed to have an opinion, or at least understand where people are coming from, rather than belching out your beliefs. So I hope if something, whether it's an external force like a religion or whatever, none of this stuff should really affect you. Nothing of what I say should mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It should affect me, because I'm the person living it, but my way of living is nowhere near anyone else's. So, at the end of the day, if you think religion is an important thing in your life, go for it. If you think a certain religion is good or bad, you have that right. It's the extremes. If you believe in the extreme or act in the extreme, that's where it becomes an issue. Sorry I spent half the video talking about something that I'm honestly ill-equipped, because I'm I stand kind of away from it all. Because the less I deal with people and the less I deal with, the real world is probably good or bad. I live by the George Carlin maxim. I wake up, I get food, I go to work, I eat 3 good meals, I take a good shit, and I go back to bed, or something like that. The simple life. I fucked up the quote, but you see what I mean. Sometimes the simple life is the easy life. Not everybody has it that simple. But at the end of the day, we need food, we need to live, we need to treat people with respect, and we just need to shut the fuck up and accept that life is both easy and hard, and all we can do is control our reaction to what happens to us. So, hooray! If we control it via external means or through our own self-worth, that's important. Also, interesting that I've gone through this whole spiel and I've just seen the day and night cycle just cycle over and over again. Anyway, I'm talking shit. I'm talking nonsense, and I almost loaded. God damn it. There we go. Hooray! Perfect timing, right in time for work. So, I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna shut up. And I'm gonna see you next time.